C reading 8th class lesson reaching the unreached. This is about child labor. Okay, so here Ramesh was a 14-year-old boy and he was from Bihar. He left his widowed mother and 3 younger sisters. He reached Hyderabad. Then he understood that the roads were not paved with gold. That means it was not easy to get a job in city like Hyderabad. So he joined with some rag pickers. He would do the same work since morning to evening to earn 10 rupees per day. A rescuer called Child Helpline, that is 1098, and informed about Ramesh. Now he is one of the persons who got help from the state-based project for the elimination of child labor. So like that, Ramesh was rescued from the rag picking job work. Then one more girl here, that is Shanti, that you can see in the picture. And Shanti was a domestic helper and she was of 9 years old and she was brought from a village and installed in a middle class family as a domestic helper. Once what happened, this owner of the house went out and by leaving the girl only inside the room and locked the house. Okay, they went out. Then one of the neighbors happened to see this girl and they have rescued this girl by calling the one charity, that is helpline, child helpline. Okay, like that she was rescued and now she is getting help from a charity, that is child helpline, and that is Girls Transit Home. Now she is in Girls Transit Home. Okay, one more organization is CRY, that is CRY, and Child Rights and You. And this is an organization, and here the people work as bridge between the children and some basic levels of organizations, because they don't provide any money and all, but they work as the bridge between the children and the organizations, basic level of organizations. They have contacts with all the Indians all over the world and across the world, across the India and across the world. Okay, like that they get the monetary help and also time help. That means they have to give some time of them and also time, and then they will they will gather all sorts of support from the Indians all over the world and also across India. So like that, this CRY is helping the children, and it prevented child labor in 628 villages and they stopped some child marriages also. And now regarding SOS. SOS is nothing but Save Our Soul. This is an organization. Actually, this is family based organization. That means here the purpose of the organization is to maintain the family affections among the children, because the children are orphans, they don't have parents. So in order to provide the affection from the family, so that type of family life they will provide there. That means a mother will be there and some 9 to 10 children they will take, and they will be associated with these children will be associated with the mother, and they will provide a small house for that. Like that, many houses will be allotted in a colony, and there the children and mother will be together. They will get all sorts of affection along with the family relations, and at the same time they will get the education, and the further development of the child will be done. Here they will get the love and affection from the mother, and this batch, after finishing one batch, again one more batch will be started. So like that, the mother is they permanent and the children will change, but the children will come after finishing their education and after settling in the life, they will come and have some spend some time with the children, with the mother and all. Okay, so like that they will get the love and affection from the mother, and at the same time the women who are interested in this kind of association, they will voluntarily come, and some generally the widows also will come and join with this SOS. Like that they run some SOS organizations. So they are giving much love and affection through the family style of India. This is not just like the orphanage. Okay, so this is SOS, that is Save Our Soul. Okay, like this many organizations are there to protect the children, child labor, especially child labor and also the orphans. Okay, this is about reaching the unreached. Now let us see the meanings of the lesson, the hard words of the lesson. Okay. The first word is paved. This is covered with flat stones. Okay, task, a piece of work to be done. Then curse, an offensive word used to express anger. Okay, then rag, a piece of torn cloth. rag pickers you can see on the roads. They collect the waste. Okay, so this is rag. Actually, those people we call as rag pickers, and a piece of torn cloth is called as rag. Then toiled. Toiled means work extremely hard. Toil means here the work, extreme work. If they do, then we call it as toiled. Then beneficiaries, a person who derives an advantage from a trust. So beneficiaries means the people who will get the help from a charity or from a trust. Those are called as beneficiaries. And elimination, complete removal of something. Okay, elimination means eradicate, other word. Then abject. Abject means something bad experienced or present to the maximum degree. So something bad experienced or present. Okay, present means we offer. Okay, present to the maximum degree. Okay, then that is abject. Abject means something bad experienced or present to the maximum degree. That is bad in maximum degree. Then campaigns, work in an organized and active way to reach a goal. Okay, work in an organized and active way. Organized, some like camp. Okay, so this is campaign to reach a goal. Then rescue, save from a difficult situation. Enforcement, to put in force, enforced. See, like traffic rules are enforced, means to put in force, forcefully they will be implemented. Then charity, an organization to provide help and raise money for those in need. Okay, charity means this is an organization, it provides help as well as raise the money for the people who are in need. Then marginalized children. Here this marginalized children word you have got in your lesson. So to keep or to put in an unimportant position in the society. So the children who are orphans, parentless children, will be put in an unimportant position in the society. They will be ignored, they will be neglected. So those children are called as marginalized children or marginalized people. But they are getting some help from the organizations. Then Jew means one's right. So the children are having some rights. That is called as Jew. D-U-E, Jew. Jew means one's right. Okay. Thank you.